Alright, this will probably be the final update video of 2024 for, what's basically coming up on my channel. At this point, you basically have watched me basically put up all the 7 Days to Die episodes with my cooperative from my friend. I may basically come back to basically play 7 Days to Die in the future, but for now, that's basically all I plan to play until they have bans and stuff basically in the game and, something basically meaningful to basically come back to. And that basically means it's about time basically get back to the back burner, because I have a whole lot of videos on the back burner to basically show you guys. At this point, I basically put up on schedule all my Total War Remastered July campaign I basically did. And this is basically going to take until January to basically complete. Now, this is basically my return to this game. And it's been a while since I basically played it, so I basically play on the easiest difficulty with a tutorial on. Kind of wish I didn't, so I'll probably basically do another campaign in the future, but for now, this is what I basically have going. You also note that I basically see a bunch of these DFuxa plays Jagged Alliance with Cornish Knight popping up right here. I basically plan to have a new series popping up. This will basically pop up every Wednesday or so. So starting December 4th here, and basically every Wednesday right after that. And we basically jumped into basically a tactical role-playing type of game in the way of XCOM and stuff like that. Now, I'm not sure if we're basically going to continue it too far, but we basically have videos basically scheduled up to January for it as well. And well, we'll see how that series basically does. If it basically has the views for it, great. If not, we'll stop and basically trying something else basically at that point. But it's a pretty fun cooperative experience basically to play with. It's probably for better market words, it's basically just a shared single player experience. But the fact that they have that is knowledgeable enough basically to say yeah, it's decent. So good job to the developers for this game. All right, so that's basically what's basically on the interior for now, and just to sort of just show it off basically. This will basically go up until the early January these two series before they finish. Now I'm not really sure, but I actually might throw some other videos basically on as well. I think about throwing on an AI only campaign. And this is basically something that I basically did after the July campaign. But I may want to start getting these videos basically out of the way. So I might start throwing them basically on top of the July campaign as well. I'm not entirely sure if I'm basically gonna do that just yet, because each of these videos is basically over an hour long for a lot of them. So I might just leave them basically alone for now, and put them on basically after this is basically done. And after this campaign over here as well. So I'll note this game I basically was playing recently called Illusionary's Life. And it's basically a game I basically knew about a long time ago, but recently the developers basically putting out a second game, and I figured if I want to basically play this game, it'd be a good idea to do so now. So I'm basically done a few runs for this game, Illusionary's Life. Note by the way as well that I basically have a few more here to basically upload, but that's basically it for the series so far. And I'm not really sure I'm going to play any more than 3 runs for this game, because that's basically all I really need to basically show off everything in its entirety. That'll basically take me to late January, and then after that we'll basically have some new series basically coming on. And I suppose this sort of tell you basically what these basically are. So AI only campaigns. These campaigns I'm thinking about possibly putting on with the Remastered ones. Basically the idea of an AI only campaign is that it's just that, it's AI only. Basically these Total War games, usually you control a faction battling out against the other factions. But way back when, there's basically this YouTuber called Melkor, and he basically did these AI only campaigns where he basically played the rival faction, which is basically something he mod to basically do. And from there he basically just did nothing. He basically all resolved any battle basically attacked him, because the rebels basically are stationary anyways. And he basically let the AI do whatever they want to. And it's basically a fun experience to see how the AI basically sort of reacts to being left to his own devices and what they basically sort of do. The first campaign took about 14 episodes basically to do. They're fairly moderately long, by the way, so that's probably the reason I'm sort of hesitant about throwing these basically up with the other one. I'll note by the way as well that subsequent ones won't be as long, because I'm actually a little bit better at, like, managing my time for these, so to go a little bit faster. So this one was only like, 7 parts, and then this, like, third one. The third one will be the best one, by the way. This one was basically 8. Alright, well, after I basically get all these, like, Total War, Remastered AI only campaigns, and like everything else basically done here, um, it'll basically probably be into like, February or like March. And until that point, basically the like, Roguelike challenge basically will be probably like, happening around that time. So I may basically be like throwing out just like a few like, hodgepodge, like, let's play recordings after that, but we'll see how it goes when it basically gets to that time. But for now, I think it's a fairly good update of what to basically expect. So if you guys basically enjoyed my videos thus far, and to come, and take care.